Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Hear it, listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you.
Alright YouTube, this is my first video for our XC Hammer, and I'm here in what I like to call the Ridge, and my apartment is right up there in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, in this video today, I'm going to be building a lean-to. This is what I have so far. I'm planning on putting a wall here, finishing that off, putting another wall there, putting a small wall with a small door there. I'm gonna leave this partially open so I can look out into the water, and I'm gonna have a small door here. Alright, so hopefully I'll see you in a little bit, and I can give you a little tour of the place and the surrounding area. Alright YouTube, I'm back and I'll show you what I did behind the camera, and I promise you that whenever I save up enough money to buy a GoPro, I will take it down here and I will film myself actually building. So, what I did, I built a small thatch roof. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to keep this open so I can look out under the trees. And I'm going to take pine branches from up on top of the hill, and I'm going to put them on top of that. So, other things that I did, I built a stone wall. It doesn't look like much, but half of the smaller stones I got from over there. But the big ones I got from down there. So, I had to walk down here, and while I'm showing you how I did this, I will give you a little tour, and I will go a little bit farther into the woods. So, had to hop over here, keep walking, step right there into the water, may I let you know, straddle the branch, bring my leg over, and I was only halfway there. Put my foot there, balance on top of the stone. That's a little wobbly. And hop down here. I'll grab them from here and grab them from over there. So what I do, well, what I would normally do besides going through the creek, I would go from up there and I'd travel along this little ridge over to there. But since we're already here, might as well. So, I'm going to step on down. And then we're over here. You see a little glass. Sadly, yes, we do have some polluters, it looks like. But we'll save that there, and you never know. Maybe we'll see it in another video. But going on, come over here. You have to walk across a couple branches if you don't want to get your feet wet. Step right to here. And you gotta just do a little bit of a some gymnastics over these branches. Through. If you can see, these bugs are so annoying. So, this is all mud. God, shoes are gonna be ruined. Oh. Step right there, over here, there, get onto this. Almost dropped my water bottle. So, while I'm going on my way over to where I want to show you, I'll tell you a little story. Since we're right next to a creek, I'll tell you something about a river. So, I used to be in the Boy Scouts, and one time we went to Mohican, which, if you don't know, it is a place to go canoeing or kayaking. Well, I didn't see the rock that was straight in front of my kayak, and I had a 4-year-old hat from my first Boy Scout camp, Camp Heritage in Pennsylvania. So, I hit the rock. Oh, jeez. I hit the rock, and, ooh, that looks like glass. That is glass. Did I cut myself? No, it doesn't look like I cut myself. Good. Right there? No. We seem to be fine. So, I didn't see the rock, and what happened was it hit the right side of my canoe, and it flipped my canoe over, and the canoe, well, not the canoe, the kayak. The kayak flipped over, and I went in, and so I stood up, I grabbed my bag, and what I realized was that my hat from Heritage wasn't in the bag. And I look over and I see it floating down the river. Just floating casually along the rapids. And I start chasing it, but I can't catch it. So I get in the canoe, I get in the kayak, and I start pedaling up. Jesus. I'm tired if you can't tell. I fell like 3 times, which I normally don't do. And that wasn't there the last time I came. Someone cut a tree down. Look at that. Look at that. That right there. That's called a wall. That's a wall right there. That's a wall. That's everything I need for a wall right now. I'm so happy they decided to cut down a tree or just trim a tree down. But so I paddle as fast as I can, and I'm going and I'm going and I'm going. I get down there, and then I get on the shore, and I'm like, did you see a hat flowing down the river, or did you grab one, or blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no. And then I look over into the river, and what do you know? You see the hat floating down the river. I start chasing it again, and so there was a waterfall that was about 20 feet tall at about 50 yards from the beach where we landed. And so what happened was I was chasing it and I forgot about the waterfall, and I'm going, everyone starts screaming, stop, there's a waterfall, and I'm like, oh god. So the current's pulling me, I grab onto a rock and I look behind me just as the hat falls over the waterfall. So, you know, that's my little sob story.